Hello, hello, and welcome to another edition of Warriorgame's update. It's nice to have you back once again. So for today's video, we're going through basically gameplay, the scenes we should be expecting on the official release of the game. Yeah. So let's get right in. So the very first update regarding the gameplay we got is the living hall. So I can't zoom this in better than this. So let me read out my thoughts when I saw this video. So looking at this image, a lot of theories about what happened here definitely springs up in my mind. What happened here that made the occupant desert it? It looks deserted, unkept. You literally see plants growing over the clock here, and it feels like everyone rushed out. There wasn't time to stay back to pick up some important things. It was everyone left in a hurry. So let's see what happened here that made the occupant deserted. Was it a war, an unstoppable apocalypse, or a migration to greener pasture? Looking at this and the fact that some of the things weren't smooth, we could take out migration to greener pastures. So our options are between a war or an unstoppable apocalypse, because most of the things here were not taken. They were all like they're still intact here. It hasn't been touched for a while. Mother Nature has grown up and then engulfed most of the things here. So there are several possibilities towards exactly transpired here. To me, looking at this are exactly what's popped up in my mind when I was looking at this image. What exactly happened here? War, apocalypse, greener pastures, because it looks deserted, and this could be one of definitely be an important scene in the entire Warrior script here. So why now was this image released to the public? Is the living hall to play a big picture in the world Warrior is building? Are the descendants of the previous occupants returning to take over the place, or are they returning to find the treasure to stop the apocalypse, or an extraordinary foe that is on them? So there are tons of questions that need answering. Just basically looking at this picture. So so that's it. So many questions. Later, an article was released depicting the corridors of the living hall with a question. Okay, before we go, with corridors of the living hall, the questions: what would it be at the end of the corridor? Church elders, treasures, or monsters? So we have the living hall, and then we have a corridor that leads to where I have no idea. So many mysteries, so many missing pieces of the puzzle. So as more updates are being released and as the background story is being released, we'll be able to fill in the missing pieces and then have a clear view of exactly what happened and why the living hall is like that, what the living hall corridor is, what is at the end. So many mysteries I would love to uncover. So either we would have to leave it till we get more clues and hints before we could go ahead and solve it. In my overall opinion, it could be some pretty powerful weapons at the end of the hall. Never can tell. So that's what we have for the living hall. Yeah, I will drop a link to this article in the description of the video, so you could have a read and then you could look at the pictures, then see what you could come up staring at the pictures. So the second update we got here is the upgrade system. So what is it? In this system, you expect to encounter the following: a unique talent system, randomly generated gears for the players to equip, and basically random air for players to equip. And you can bet that each gear would have slots to insert gems for additional boost. I believe The each equipment that will have 6 slots. I think I can't recall, but I would go back and look at it here. So yes, there are 20 different skills to choose from, the whole lot. You have to take into consideration the combinations, whether the skill affects tags. So many things to consider before actually making choice for the skill you want, the skill sets, how they work together, whether they contradict each other or they complement each other. So many things. And then we have another one, a whopping 100 different monsters that the player can summon to aid in battle. So this upgrade system just entirely expands what a player could do. The talent system is there. You just have to, looking at I'm just mind blown. You would have different strategies depending on your battle style that you would use. You would need, you have to first pick a talent system, and then the gears that you get work hand in hand with the talent system, plus slotting in the gems that boost the gears with respect to the talent, and then the skills also complements the talent, and then different monsters that also complement. Basically everything here has to complement, not has to, but for to get the maximum effect is this upgrade system. They all have to somehow complement each other. It'd be hard, it'd be a bit difficult to do that, but as time goes on and more combinations are being brought up, we'll definitely be able to arrive at the optimum for each talent system, for each gear, for each skill set or skills, and also for the different monsters. That's certain. You look at other games, it's been done, so it's certain that for Warrior this will definitely be done. So I am hoping that the upgrade system is as good as I imagine, and is as interesting as it is. So this concludes, basically these are the two updates basically that I have: the living hall and the living hall corridor, the corridor of living hall, then the upgrade system. So now how do they all fit into the script of the Warrior continent? Don't know, but one thing is certain, they will definitely play a big role, especially this upgrade system in particular. It could determine exactly how far you go, how easy the journey will be, and so many things. Alright, that's all for today. It's been wonderful and nice having you with me throughout this video. If you do like this video, please do well to give the like and also subscribe to the channel, and do well to have a wonderful day.